Hi everybody and welcome back to Story Behind the Story. I'm your host, Keegan Cooper. That's right folks, I'm back. It's not a mirage, I'm actually here. It's good to be back, and with me today, Kendrick Calfee, here to talk about the two students he got to sit down with and hear about their story and their involvement in the NSARS movement. What was it like to sit down and talk with them about their involvement, even though it's happening so far away from where they're at right now?
In a word, I'd say humbling. You can be kind of down about your situation, what's going on with you in your world, but when you get to speak with someone that's going through something as profound as that, it's definitely humbling. And then also they're really good people. So I had a really good conversation with them just about life in general afterwards. We got to focus off of, the hard-hitting subject of police brutality for a little bit as well. So it was just a good conversation.
And being students here at Northwest, what have they been able to do to get the word out and to spread, the knowledge about what is going on over there in the NSARS movement?
Exactly, yeah. They have been really heavily involved in social media. So since they haven't been there on the ground in the protests in person, they've been able to use the hashtag #EndSARS on Twitter primarily. They also use a little bit of Instagram, that kind of thing, to get that message out. But they're really an online movement for going against government corruption, police brutality, and then getting younger people in those government positions that are just kind of have better ideas than those older people that have been in there forever.
What was it like for them, describing how it makes them feel and them being from, West Africa and seeing this happen where they're from? What was their experience like? And I guess, what do they want the people to know who aren't familiar with what's going on?
Yeah, I also spoke to one of the students' cousins who's on the ground in Nigeria, and their main message is spread the word, because the government tries to kind of suppress the media over there. They try to limit what kind of information gets out about how they're operating, especially in the military, because Nigeria actually used to be a militarized state. They didn't used to have elections. They didn't used to have a democratic system. But now they base it somewhat off of our system, but there's still that kind of sense of militarization there that's not quite gone yet. So getting that word out is very important.
And through social media, they've been able to do this and to start this movement per se, and it's really been trending on Twitter. And what can people do to become a part of that and get more knowledge and get informed and become involved in this movement?
I'd say first and foremost, talk to someone like April or like Dee Dee, who know about it, who have experienced it firsthand. And if that's hard for you to do, there's obviously a bunch of news out there about it, and spreading the message is the main thing that they want you to do.
And being students who are, going through college but still seeing this and going through this, did they say how hard it is to, keep going every day and keep their heads up and look towards a brighter future with all that's going on?
They did say, especially during the pandemic, it's been stressful to have the pandemic, classes, finals, everything on top of them, and then also seeing their military kill at least 12 people. There's videos out there. It's just really, really hard stuff to think about as you're trying to get your education, graduate this semester. So their biggest thing is they're ready to go home. They're ready to celebrate the holidays with their family and be there.
Well, Kendrick, I want to thank you so much for coming on today and talking to us about that.
Thanks for having me.
It's amazing to see those students still persevere through everything that's going on today. But thank you so much for coming on. We'll be right back with some more Story Behind the Story.